Being a Broadway performer is pretty cool. And a lot of hard work, but getting there is even harder. I'm gonna tell you all about it. I'm Adrienne Walker. Welcome to 32 Bar Cut.
Hi everyone, welcome back to 32 Bar Cut. This is Broadway Banter. I'm Adrienne Walker.
I'm Austin Cook.
And today is
a very special day.
Yes, this is a special day for Austin, one that I am grimacing about. But today we are going to watch my audition tapes for The Lion King. And if you haven't seen already, I did a story about my Lion King audition. We'll put that in the drop down below if you haven't watched the video. In 2016, I auditioned for The Lion King, and I did a video audition remotely, and then I did an audition in person and eventually landed the role of Nala in Disney's The Lion King on Broadway. Made my Broadway debut, completely changed my life, moved to New York, all the things.
It's a very special day, a day I've been waiting for months, so I'm so excited, if not years, because we're going to watch The Lion King video. I should put like an echo effect on my voice. The Lion King video.
I will say that I have seen these two tapes that you're about to watch, and I don't really want to share them. But because Austin shared his Hamilton audition with the world, it is only fair that I share this with you on today. So,
yeah, we're excited. But before we do the video, we want to talk a little bit about people are always asking me, how can I support 32 Bar Cut? Well, let me tell you, it's easy. We got cool stuff.
You can go to our shop. We have some water bottles.
We have a shop, 32barcut.com. Check out the website. It's really cool. We made it ourselves, /shop. And then when you shop, you can see all the cool stuff. We've got, like, I'm on vocal rest. This is perfect for rehearsals, okay? You're in rehearsals. Everybody's coming up to you. You take a swig, and look, I can't talk right now. I'm on vocal rest.
Read the
okay,
bottle.
This is really handy for the rehearsal situation, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody needs one of these. Hey, and let us know in the comments, by the way, if you want this in a different color, if you're like, man, I don't really dig pink, but would you guys ever do this in different color? Let us know.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It's a custom job. So maybe we can do something that you're interested in. So let us know in the comments.
And thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for joining us every week like you do. And if you dig the content and you like what we're doing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and engage with us, because we're always on, ready to chat, ready to answer questions, all the things. Yep. So without further ado, let's just get this over with. It's more like, nah, like that's the opening.
No, you can't have vibrato in Lion King. No. So I would just get fired. I didn't get the job.
There is vibrato in this tape.
I didn't get, well, this is before you got the job. You found out, no vibrato. But we're about to listen to it. Okay, so a little background. Do we need background on this video before we start? What do we need to know?
Okay, what do you need to know? So I was on tour with the Dirty Dancing tour.
Dirty Dancing. And
we were in LA when I made this video. The first video we're going to watch is my first singing video. It's I'm singing Shadowland. And I am currently in the basement of the Pantages. The video is being recorded on my cell phone. Our music director, Alan, is playing the piano for me. And yeah.
I'm excited.
That's what you need to know.
I'm manning the controls, right?
Yeah, and so
my controls.
Here we go. Like I said, be gentle. Be gentle. I didn't know much about the show. I was just, just be gentle. Be kind, please.
Okay, here we go. And start.
Shadowland.
Love this dress. It's beautiful.
The leaves have fallen.
Ooh, the tone of your voice is great.
This shadowed land.
You got straight tone.
Got the
what is that?
Those are lyrics, just in case.
Ooh, you got that deep sound. Rich. Ooh.
The river's dry.
You're doing straight tone. You already knew how to do it.
The ground has broken.
I don't think that's the melody.
I must go. Now I must go.
Ooh, got my rolls. Luscious.
Where the journey may lead me, let your prayers be my guide.
Lovely.
I cannot stay here, my family, but I'll remember my pride. I have no choice. I will find my way.
Oh, that's an optional choice. I like that.
Take this prayer.
Yeah, vibrato.
What lies after?
Yeah.
Leah,
Hey, that sounds great. You sound really good.
Thank you. I don't quite know what I was singing there, but it's
Oh, the upright here.
and where the journey
Hey.
may lead me, let this prayer be my guide.
Hey.
it's
Though it may
different.
take me so far away, I will remember my pride.
nice little mix.
I placed it.
Yeah, little mix.
Well, I was doing 8 shows a week.
I will return.
Oh, that sounds great.
I will return.
It's optional.
Whoa!
That ain't the melody.
I think that was the
You did
not
it,
the
okay.
note.
Best of both.
My people, Besubo.
Oh, that was fancy.
Ah, is that the end?
Yes.
Oh my god, that
my
was
God.
fantastic. I was expecting like something terrible.
I cringed
I mean, not from
because
you, but I
the
mean,
money
you were acting like it was so bad. That was
well,
fantastic.
this is why okay.
That
Can
was
I?
fantastic.
Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate that.
That was really good. I wish you could do it in the show like that. Okay. But we'll talk about that. Carl, me and you are going to have a talk about this.
Okay, leave Carl
Okay,
alone.
Carl.
He's doing his job.
I love Carl. I'm telling you, I love Carl. But Carl, she sounds fantastic. They stripped all the vibrato out of her voice for Broadway. They said, do not have any vibrato.
well, that's not the sound.
That vibrato was gorgeous. I'm melting. I'm getting goosebumps. I want to hear it like that. I know you can't have the South African vibrato, but I'm telling you, that was so beautiful.
It's not even a South African thing. It's just I think it's a Disney
I thought it
thing.
was. No.
Well, that's
I thought they were going for that South African.
No, that's originally what Carl said, but I think that is a confusing note because I was sitting down with Indu, who's in the show, and he was like, Adrienne, that makes no sense. Everyone has vibrato. Why would you think that South Africans don't have vibrato? And I was like, I'm just saying something Carl said. But when he said it like that back to me, I was like, you're right. That makes no sense.
That vibrato was rich. It had body and depth. It was gorgeous and tasteful. Please second me in the comments.
Oh my
okay,
God.
I want to see that emoji, that clap emoji. You know what I'm talking about. Hit me up. I want to see it light up with the clapping emoji.
Okay,
I'm
so
serious. It was so
but for the
beautiful.
learning,
What?
I can't handle it. Thank you for your compliments.
I'm
I
not just saying this because I live with you. I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it
'Cause you
was
live with me. Are we
really
roommates?
Beautiful.
Okay, so here's the thing that I would change if I could go back in time.
Okay.
One, the orientation of this
Yes,
video
what were you
is
thinking?
wrong. Well, I had never done a self-tape with a phone before.
Oh, really?
No. And so I knew that they needed to get more of my torso because it was a singing audition and you tell the story with your torso. So I didn't know. Now, 5 years later, it's been 5 years.
This was back in the days of flip phones.
Was
this thing on a flip
No,
phone?
it was not. This is 2016. This was on an iPhone.
Oh.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
it's grainy, is it? I mean, it looks
It is grainy.
It ain't right.
I think that my phone had been through some things. Also, this video is very old, so there's a chance that the quality has degraded.
How about that lip color, though? That lip color was bold.
I like that
That
lip
was
color.
bold for this audition.
I don't think it was bold.
I think it was.
I think I'm still
it
coming
looks great.
from, it's what Kelly and I were talking about. You come from this classical world, and you think that every audition must have a dress, you know, a full beat, heels. Most likely, even though this was a taped audition, I was probably wearing heels like a nut. Like I should have been flat-footed and grounded. Anyway, let me get back to my critique
You kind of look
of
like you're going
myself.
to church or something. But you look beautiful.
That was shady.
It's not shady.
Okay, so let me get back to what else I would critique. I would change if I could go back in time. So I would definitely do it a horizontal landscape orientation, not portrait.
Don't do it portrait.
Secondly,
Don't do it.
And this is probably because the capture is so narrow, I feel like this version of Nala is not grounded. I feel like this version of Nala is unsure the whole time because I kept changing feet. I don't know if you noticed, but I kept changing feet.
Yeah, you had a little rock going on.
I had a rock. I clearly wasn't confident enough to be fully off book. I had the lyrics in my hand. That Giza Booyabo at the end was flat, which is embarrassing. I guess Mark Brandon was like, she'll get it together eventually. Mark Brandon is a casting director, by the way. And what else would I change? I felt like I was just getting through the song. And I sang the song, but there was no story in my eyes, in my expression, in my delivery. There was no story there other than what was given to me on the page. But I was not telling the story. And that is what I would change. I think that's my biggest note for this, is that the story was not being told. Yeah,
I wasn't watching that as much. But again, I'm an MD, so I'm normally listening to the music stuff. Not that I don't care of a story. Trust me, I do. Those of you that we know.
Look.
But I thought the music was really, really good. I was expecting something brutal because you were acting like it was going to be terrible. It was so good.
I know that I can be hard on myself, but it is hard. Come on, y'all. It's hard to watch yourself. And true. For me, if anything is less than what I believe to be perfect, which is impossible, nothing is ever perfect, then I have something to say. I'm uncomfortable. I'm cringing. I never want to see it again. I'm getting better at this because I have to do self-tapes for my agent a lot. Not usually for theater, because theater's not really happening now except for virtually. And a lot of those things are just like straight offers instead of auditions and stuff. But for TV and film, I have to watch myself to pick the right takes, but also to get better and to grow. So I hear you. I feel you if you have trouble watching yourself, but you can learn a lot from watching yourself. Yeah, you should watch yourself and, critique yourself and see what you can, improve on. Because that's important. If you just always ignore it or you just don't want to look at it, then you may never grow. So you need to push yourself in that way. I know it's difficult. The same reason you tape your voice lessons. For me, when I go back and listen to my voice lessons, I hear better what my voice teacher or voice coach was trying to get me to do. When I'm in the moment, I'm trying to process it, but there's all this other stuff going on and self-critique happening. But then when I'm maybe taking the train home and I'm listening back to the lesson, I can really hear what they wanted me to achieve. It just, Yeah. Well, that was fantastic. That was worth the wait. That was fantastic. Now I'm going to do a remix of it, and I'm going to put it out as a single. Oh my God. Well, are you gonna fix that one? No. That would be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna get out my Melodyne and do some rearranging. That was great. How about that upright piano, though? Alan did a great job. Oh, Alan did a great job. Piano, he was right there with me. Those upright pianos in theater. Why are the pianos always terrible? They always sound like. It was a rehearsal piano in the basement of the Pantages. Yeah, so bad. I mean, this is your instrument. I don't know why you're giving the piano a hard time. I'm not giving the piano a hard time. I'm giving the maintenance of the piano a hard time. No one ever takes care of these pianos. I think people in general not in general. You know what? I need to give people more credit. But I do think that a lot of times pianos do get treated like
furniture.
And it's like, I have a piano, that's it. I don't need to maintain it or do anything for it. It's there, it exists. Yeah. But in reality, they need a lot of maintenance and temperature control. Yeah,
but that's just me. Well, that was awesome. So let's watch the other one. But before we do, we should do our quick ad. From our sponsor. We have a wonderful sponsor, y'all, and our sponsor is 32 Bar Cut. It's an amazing company. It's an amazing brand. So, quick word from our sponsor. Who doesn't love a mug?
Who doesn't love a mug?
Who doesn't love a mug?
But better yet, who doesn't love spilling a little tea? I do.
Oh, yeah.
Occasionally, I love to spill a little tea. And if you've been watching 32 Bar Cut, the show, then you will see that just tiny little bit of tea is spilled every now and then. But if you go to 32barcut.com and become a subscriber for the orchestra level,
that's right,
then you will be able to watch the curtain call where we really get into it and we really get to talking to our guests every week. That is only for our subscribers on 32barcut.com. It's a small fee every month because we kind of got to pay these bills for 32 Bar Cut.
Look,
we're not asking you to pay our rent,
it's a Starbucks Frappuccino, my friends.
Yeah, but
Once a month.
It is worth it if you're already enjoying the show.
$6.
It is worth it, and we talk a lot about some really hot topics like diversity and being marginalized in auditions and just a lot of things that we want you to hear. So check it out. Okay, that was my little plug.
Hey, that was a great plug. And we do love our sponsor, 32 Bar Cut. Okay, here is the next video. Ooh.
Also, I'm sipping on...
Wardrobe change. Sorry.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
What are you sipping on?
I'm sipping on nettle leaf tea. So any health nuts out there, male or female, get you some nettle leaf tea. It's really good for you. Okay. Done with that.
So I see we have a wardrobe change. So was this the same day? When was this?
This is not the same day. And this is not the same day because it was very difficult to coordinate this audition on tour. So I had asked Alan, our music director, to play the audition for me, and he did. And I don't even think he let me pay him. Like, I bought him a treat or something. And then I scheduled with Josh Drake, who was most recently in Aladdin on Broadway and then also did American in Paris at Paramount Theater in Chicago. Josh was one of our co-dance captains on the Dirty Dancing tour. And I felt comfortable with Josh. I felt like he was not only a strong dancer, but a strong actor. And I asked him, would he read for me for this scene? You're about to watch the Nala Simba argument.
Nice. So shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh. And so Josh and I, this is our second attempt at shooting this scene. The first time we tried to shoot this scene, we lost the light. And we didn't have a lighting kit. There were no ring lights or anything like that on tour with us. I don't even think ring lights were a thing at that time in 2016. So Josh said, you could actually book this. Let's do it right. And I remember this so plain as day. I actually saw Josh recently, and we talked about this moment, and he remembered saying that to me too, that it mattered to him that the audition was really good. And it's really great when you have people like that in your life that care whether you have good auditions or not, because when they don't, you feel that energy and it's hard to ask people. And you need people. You need others to make these self-tapes. You cannot do them on your own. Yeah. So anyway, this is our second attempt. We're at my Airbnb that I was sharing with my friend Alana.
Yes, what is this?
This is in LA. This is a sheet. This is a sheet off the Airbnb beds.
Oh, no.
Mattress.
Oh, Lord.
It is a sheet.
Oh, Lord.
Because right behind this sheet is the doorway to a bathroom. There were no walls that we could use that were flat. Mm-hmm. And in front of me is the biggest window in the place. So we're still using natural light. It's about, I want to say like 9:30 a.m. LA time. And my camera person, Alana, who's also my roommate, who I love so much, was irritable during this shoot because
Alana, what's going on with you?
We were scheduled to go to The Price is Right. Taping of The Price is Right.
Yep.
And I was down to the wire. I had to send this tape in. And so Josh and I needed someone to hold up the camera, and Alana was the only one available.
And she was like,
so
I got awards to win. She wanted to win her car.
We still made it to The Price is Right, but she was salty that we were going to be late. And so you might hear a little bit of that.
She's a little salty.
Yeah.
Alana, did you win anything at The Price is Right?
No, but one of our cast members was chosen to go down there. Margot went down. And
You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Yeah,
Come
it was cool.
down.
Drew was the host.
Yeah, Drew Carey.
Drew Carey, yeah.
That's right. Bob Barker used to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, enough. You're stalling.
All right, let's
Enough.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. I'm starting us up.
Filming. Isn't this a great place?
Wait a second. Pause. What was that at the beginning? Hold on. I'm going back.
Filming.
Oh, was that Alana?
That was Alana, yeah.
Alana with the shade at the top. Oh.
She's just salty. It's fine.
Wait, let me hear it one more time. Play.
Filming.
Filming. That was a reenactment. Was that Alana?
Filming. I mean,
she's like, Adrienne, this is the second take. This better be the last. That's hilarious. But she was doing you a favor. She was just like,
yeah, she's doing a favor.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
And starting.
Filming. Isn't this a great place?
It is beautiful.
And there's lots more you haven't even seen yet.
Simba, I don't understand. You've been alive all this time. Why didn't you come back to Pride Rock?
And leave paradise?
We needed you. I needed you.
Well, I need to get out of my own. Live my own life. And I did, and it's great.
Simba, Scar let the hyenas take over the Pride Lands.
What?
Everything's destroyed.
Can't speak English.
There's no food, no water. If we go back together, we can do something about it.
I can't go back.
Why?
You wouldn't understand.
What wouldn't I understand?
No, it doesn't matter. Hakuna Matata.
What?
Hakuna Matata. It's something I learned out here. Look, sometimes bad things happen.
Simba.
And there's nothing you can do about it. So why worry?
Look at that. Look.
What's happened to you?
Ooh,
You're not the Simba I remember.
You're right. I'm not. Now you satisfied?
No. Just disappointed.
You know, you're beginning to sound like my father.
Good. At least one of us does.
Look, you think you can just come here and tell me how to live my life? You don't even know what really happened.
I would if you just tell me.
Forget it!
Fine.
Well,
Oh, that's the end. Oh man.
well, that was boring.
That was a very
Good try. Good try.
cinematic take.
Yeah.
It was a very stripped down,
Yeah.
subtle performance.
Yeah.
I dug the performance. It was just very, very, very on
I'm
camera.
hot. I think I'm like
The camera was right here, and you're doing very
sweating
subtle,
from having
realistic takes. It wasn't theatrical by any means, but you know what? I dig that. I'm not really into the big old theatrical Simba, ha, all that stuff.
I think
I
it's
get
good
it,
that you.
but it's not my style.
That's basically the note I got, was that the stakes are higher and they
Yeah.
need to see the stakes.
Right.
And
The back of the house.
it is weird. This is in a bedroom. I'm pretending that Simba is moving around, not doing a good job of that at all. Simba's supposed to be jumping around.
I saw it.
Yeah, but it was no.
It was more subtle, like he was stalking.
Yeah.
It was subtle takes.
Yeah, I think I just forgot how to make the space come alive. But that takes work. That takes practice, I think. Understanding different mediums.
Yeah.
And this is trying to capture a theater medium on a film medium.
That's right.
I think that
That's right.
there's a way to do it, obviously, but
Yeah.
I had very little knowledge of what I was doing. I was
Yeah.
simply trying to get the scene on tape. And I'm so grateful that they were willing to work with me with this.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I definitely had to fly out, show up, and do this audition in person. But from what I see, I mean, it could have gone either way. They could have said, I don't think she's ready. Let's move on.
It could have, but that was way down in the totem pole as far as priorities. You know, the vocals killed, the look kills. You seem like you're in the world. You know the show. The scene showed that you have basic understanding of what you're doing and all that. And that was enough.
I think that's a good point because
They're not looking for she performed the scene perfectly.
I'm 5'9", so my height helped me. I'm Black. They're looking for a Black girl. I was in the right age group. That helped. So when you're a casting director and you're ticking these things off the list, now let's make sure that she can act. Let's make sure she can sing. Let's bring her in person. Make sure she can move. Oh, she's on the Dirty Dancing tour. That was probably misleading. You're like, oh, she's on the Dirty Dancing tour. She can probably dance. Seriously. So.
Nope, no dancing. Were you the only track that didn't dance in that show? Or you danced?
No, they were straight actors. The parents were straight actors.
Parents.
Yeah.
That's
the
right.
parents.
That's right. It's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
Well, that was fantastic. Well, I mean, this was a success.
Oh my gosh.
So finally did it.
It's done. We did it.
Yeah, you finally did it. You showed the videos. It was fantastic. You got the job, most importantly. That singing was great. I'm about to put a single out with that single.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, let me hear in the comments if you want me to put it out as a single. Let me know.
No, it's not an option. He's not going to.
I'll put new orchestrations to it.
You do not own the rights to this song.
I don't. I can buy them on Harry Fox. I'll get the rights.
I'm deleting this video after this. You'll never have it again. You'll never see it. You'll never see it again. Thanks for rocking with us.
Yes,
thanks for watching
everyone.
this. Yeah, and tell us about your audition stories anytime you feel like it. We're always curious to know what your experiences have been.
Yeah.
It's interesting, no matter what level we're on, we still have some common ground together. And I think that's the great thing about this profession is that we all kind of start in the same place.
Yep.
And so we know what it's like on every scope of this.
Yeah. Don't be a stranger. Reach out. Let us know what you want to see, what videos you want to see, and we'll keep working.
All right.
Thanks for joining us on 32 Bar Cut Broadway Banter.
Bye, y'all.